Dulux Concrete and Paving Heavy Duty Coating System. How to prepare a pre-painted, flaking concrete surface for painting. Preparing your surface using the correct cleaner is essential to making your project a success. You'll need to remove all flaking paint and spot prime any bare patches of concrete that are 10 centimeters or larger. The most critical areas to clean are the ones that sit under your car tires. Before you get going, check that you have all your equipment. And remember, safety first. Wear protective clothing, gloves and eyewear, especially when mixing and applying the solutions. For a pre-painted flaking concrete surface, you'll need Dulux Concrete and Paving Bare Concrete Etch and Clean, Sealed Surface Cleaner, Bare Concrete Primer, and Sealed Surface Primer. Let's get started. First, sweep the surface. Cover your walls with a pull-down drop sheet and mask off any areas you want to protect from paint. Pressure wash the floor to remove loose materials and flaking paint. If old coatings start to dislodge, continue to remove them to provide a sound base for the new coating system. Before moving on to the next step, wait for the surface to be free of pooled water. You can speed this up by using a squeegee or an old towel to remove excess water. Follow on by cleaning the entire garage floor with Dulux Concrete and Paving Sealed Surface Cleaner. For this, mix the cleaner with water in a bucket or watering can at a ratio of 1 part cleaner to 20 parts water. For heavily stained areas, use a stronger concentration by mixing 1 part cleaner to 5 parts water. Apply the diluted cleaner liberally and evenly across the surface. Use a stiff bristle broom to scrub the concrete. You may notice some bubbling of the solution. Wait 15 minutes. Don't let the surface dry out during this time. To keep it wet, add a little more solution as needed and scrub the surface again, focusing on any stubborn stains. Next, use a high-pressure washer to rinse the floor until it's clean, then allow it to dry completely. If your surface is heavily soiled or stained, you may need to repeat the cleaning process. Once you've done your last rinse, let the clean concrete dry. It's okay if the floor is still damp, but ensure there's no pooled water on the surface. Now it's time to apply Dulux Concrete and Paving Bare Concrete Etch and Clean to bare patches of concrete 10 centimeters or larger. To prepare the solution, mix 1 part cleaner with 4 parts water. Then, using a broom, work the solution into the bare patches. You should notice bubbling as it reacts with the concrete. Allow the solution to sit on the surface for 15 minutes. Don't let it dry out. Adding more solution is necessary to keep the surface wet. After 15 minutes, use the pressure hose to wash the concrete. If you notice more flaking during this process, keep pressure washing until it's all been removed. Wait for the surface to dry, and when completed successfully, the bare concrete will feel like sandpaper. Next, spot prime the bare patches with Dulux Concrete and Paving Bare Concrete Primer. Use a brush around the edges and roll the larger areas. The first coat of spot primer will sink into the concrete and dry quickly. So after 10 minutes, apply a second coat which will seal the bare concrete patches. Now your surface is clean and sealed. You may treat the whole surface as sealed and ready for priming. Sealed surface primer will ensure a compatible surface and provide optimal adhesion for your Dulux Concrete and Paving finish. Open the lid and inside you'll find a tube of Part B additive. Add the additive into the can and stir thoroughly with a flat paddle for a minute or 2. Once mixed, the product must be used within 3 days. To apply, use a brush to cut in around the edges and hard-to-reach places. Then, using a roller, apply 1 coat of Dulux Concrete and Paving Sealed Surface Primer evenly across the entire surface, slightly overlapping as you go. Allow it to dry. You are now ready for the final stage, the finish coat. Coloured sealer provides superior durability and can be tinted into Dulux colours. Crushed pebble effect is a highly textured decorative effect available in 2 colourways. Super Grip will give you a P5 rating in 2 coats and is ideal for sloping driveways.